stuck alone in this wave race. Say I'm living too fast, don't plan on changing my pace. Got one foot on the gas, there's never a need for brakes. Smoke easy widers with hash, fuck bitches from out of state. Valet bringing my cars, a waiter to bring me plates. Shrimp and filet mignon, we celebrate buying drinks with a couple of...
What's up, YouTube? Matt, aka Famous Autographs, coming to you with a TTM report. Actually, a two-part TTM report. This first one does not go towards the fantasy draft that took place this past weekend. These are TTMs I got before that. The second part is going to go towards the point counts for the fantasy league. But there's a lot that I have to show everybody, so without further ado, let's take a look at part 1 of TTM's. Got 12 to show you. Let's see what we got. First, we have uncancelled stamps. This is in a big envelope, so it is an 8x10. She signed 2 of 2 in 120 days. This is the sister of Dexter in the hit Showtime series. She was also in Exorcism of Emily Rose and Quarantine. This is Jennifer Carpenter. Here is my custom 8x10 Dexter background. And she also signed a 4x6. Next on the list, another 8x10 success, another envelope with uncancelled stamps. It is another 8x10 success, and he signed 2 of 2 in 115 days. This is the star of Ted. He is in Pain and Gain. He has also been in Boogie Nights, several dozens of other movies, but this is Mark Wahlberg. Here's my custom 8x10. Signatures are right there in the dark area, of course. But then he did sign a 4x6 for me as well. I think it came out great. Next, this is postmark Santa Clarita, California, and he signed 3 of 3 in 89 days. This is Tim Allen's co-star in Home Improvement, Richard Karn. Here's the first 4x6. Here's the second 4x6. And here is the third I did. It's kind of a dual. Black and white, but here it is with Tim Allen and Richard Karn's names. There's his signature. I'll try to send it to Tim Allen. Next on the list, this is postmarked Canada, and she signed 3 of 3 in 28 days. She is most known for her role as Supergirl in Smallville. This is Laura Vandervoort. So here is one of the new custom 5x7s I'm doing. I thought this one came out pretty nice. Here is a custom 4x6. Here is another custom 4x6. Next, postmarked San Diego, California. He signed 4 of 4 in 23 days. He is a former second baseman from the Yankees, Rookie of the Year 1949. He was also a World Series champion, 49, 50, 51, and 56. This is Jerry Coleman. So here is the enlarged 5x7 card. And if you did not know, Jerry Coleman served in the service. He was in the Korean War and World War II. So I also sent him this one to sign for me. And of course, since he is a New York Yankee, he signed 2 book plates for me. Up next, this is postmarked Columbia, South Carolina, and he signed 3 of 3 in 15 days. He is also a former New York Yankee. He pitched for them. He was in the 1958 World Series championship in which they won. This is Art Ditmar. you can tell that age is catching up. His signature's getting really shaky, really small. It's right there. Here's the second one. And he signed a book plate for me. Kind of went hard in one area, so the ink kind of soaked through, but here's the book plate. Next, postmarked Casper, Wyoming. Another New York Yankee success. He signed 5 of 4 in 15 days. Another pitcher from the New York Yankees, part of the 1961 and 62 World Championship teams. And this is Bud Daly. So here's the 5x7 card. Here is a custom 4x6 with yays. He did sign 2 book plates for me, but I already sent one to a fellow YouTuber who is working on a similar project. So here's one. And signed an index card as well for me. This one is postmarked San Juan, Puerto Rico. And he also is a New York Yankee. He played from 1965 to 1974. This is Horace Clarke. So here is the first. Here is a 4x6 custom. Index card. And 2 book plates. Up next, this is postmarked Los Angeles, California. She signed 3 of 2 in 7 days. She is well known for one of her movies, because she was a love interest of Elvis in Roustabout. But for all you horror fanatics, she was also in Friday the 13th Final Chapter. We're talking about Joan Freeman. So here's the 4x6 custom. Here is another 4x6 custom. And she also signed an index card. Up next, signing 2 of 2 in only 5 days. He was part of the 1956-1958 New York Yankees World Series championship teams. He was the 1956 World Series MVP and the only pitcher in history to pitch a perfect game in the World Series. So you've already guessed it, this is Don Larson. I sent him a ball and I sent him a book plate, asking him to sign both for me and letting him know why. Here is the ball with his World Series perfect game 10-8-56. And he was kind enough to sign a book plate for me with the same inscription. Up next, postmarked Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He signed 3 of 2 in 6 days. Former WWE champion, WWF champion. He was just inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame this year. This is Bruno Sammartino. Here is my custom 5x7. And the lovely post office. There it is. You can see it. Bent it in half. Here is my custom 4x6. It's also been bent in half. And here is an index card. It's also been bent. Thank you, USPS. And the last one for part 1. This is postmarked Mojave, California. And he signed 3 of 3 in 17 days. He was a third baseman for the New York Yankees from 1976 to 1978. This is Mickey Klutz. So it's on a rookie shortstop card with Alan Trammell, UL Washington, and Paul Malter. And he also signed 2 book plates for me. And the cool thing about it is he left me, he wrote on my letter, and it says, "Hello Matthew, thanks for writing. I would be interested in obtaining a few of the rookie cards you created. If you would kindly send me a few, I will reimburse you for the cost and shipping. You can email me at," and then he left his address and then signed it for me. So I got in contact with Mr. Klutz, and I sent him a bunch of copies of that same card that you just saw, not asking anything in return. So that's part 1 of my 2-part TTM report. Even though I didn't go towards the fantasy league, I thought I got some great successes, some great players to go towards my Yankees collection. So I'm going to go ahead and let this one go for now. Part 2 is coming up next. We'll see you soon.